Well, hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. I'm Corny Swiss, and today I'm driving around the KV-1 L11 in a realistic battle in jungle. And the thing about the KV-1, when you run into Panzer IVs and Panzer IIIs, the L11 gun is adequate. It's good enough. When you run into Shermans, KV-1s, T-34s, less so. However, it is a KV-1, so it is made of pure Stalin wood, and will not be broken by puny shells. We're going to see a little bit of both. Whenever I'm in a heavy tank or a tank that wants to be in the fight, I usually come to this corner, because it's just a classic meeting place. Probably should have taken the shot at the Sherman. Yeah, that was the only shot there I was going to penetrate. But I hope you guys enjoyed your last couple days. I feel refreshed after taking a little bit of a break, but back in the saddle now and getting back to work. The mission, this game is from prior to me taking my little break, and I was trying to do the KV-1 mission. Still haven't finished it, but I'm working on it. I want to try and get the M8, but they're making it hard, that's for sure. But this T-34 is giving me real issues. And he has an L11 gun too. So it's not like he's going to hurt me either. It looks like I need to hit his turret ring, but I don't know. It's debatable if this is ever going to happen. But my tracks are blown off. This cannon breech rather, is severely broken. I just can't penetrate. The L11 gun is just so funny to me. It's just so bad. I hate the L11 gun. I really do. I don't like it. Oh god, and here's a KV-1. What do you do when you have two KV-1s that can't penetrate each other and under most circumstances, sitting and shooting at each other while they're both angled? It's like watching paint dry. Now I'm trying to back up so that I can unangle him and get shots at his side armor, which is still really thick, but that's kind of the best hope I have. However, he's obviously not having any of it, and I just took a nice hit in the front from that Sherman, who I'm going to have to switch my fire to, because the Sherman is a tank that's extremely dangerous to KV-1s at the moment. And at this range is his 76mm shell, or 75, whichever one it is, 75, is going to ice me. So I have to angle my armor towards him. It means unangling a little bit towards the KV-1, but, you know, honestly, I'm not that concerned. Let's see, I'm shooting at his the driver's hatch, which is usually my go-to target against an unangled KV-1. It doesn't seem to be doing a lot, though. Get his gun. Can't even do that right. The KV-1 is a very interesting tank. It's of the KV-1s offered in that mission, I felt like the KV-1 L11 was the best choice. Mainly because of the competition it sees. However, with Shermans and other people playing the KV-1, it's a little debatable. Just a little bit. But we're gonna need SU-122, that's not good. Someone kill him. There we go. Well, the T-80 was blasted. But now I'm just sitting here. There's just nothing I can really do. The Sherman's the only guy I could shoot at, but he's behind cover. His gun's showing though. Okay, I'll take his gun. The KV-1, oh, KV-1 just got knocked out. That's nice. But there's all these dead and dying tanks around me, and I'm just still here. I don't think I've moved in a few minutes now. Basically got to this position and then sat down, and they didn't move me, so time to repair, and then move forward. But don't worry, we have like 40 seconds sitting here. So, how's the weather? But just while I'm thinking of it, because it's what I do, the review's coming up. I'm gonna do a Porsche Tiger review. I'm still gathering clips for that one. I have a another review that might go out tomorrow. That I just have to do the review sections, like the garage and the opinion part. But I think I have a good opinion about it. But I wouldn't be that surprised if that review gets pushed back maybe a day or two, just because I want to play the tank more. So, get excited. But this Sherman, debatable life choices. It's very difficult for me to penetrate the front of his tank. It's very easy if you angle your sloped front armor down. I don't recommend doing... I think he realized what was happening and decided, okay, I can't do that. However, the thing with the M4A1, which is what he's driving, when you angle your front, you do give the seam between the front and side of the tank, it becomes thinner, so that's usually where you should shoot. But now we've taken that corner, and if I was a little faster I might have gotten a better look at that guy. But oh goodness, another KV-1. That's not good. The thing about the KV-1 though is it can take incredible punishment. There's a clip sitting on my hard drive here that I played yesterday. That I got no assists, no kills, and died. I think I hit only a couple tanks in like the tracks. I didn't do anything. But I led my team with like 2,000 points because all I did was sat in the middle of the field with like 10 enemy tanks shooting me, and it took them 6 years to kill me. Eventually they did because a 3M flanked on my side and was able to just... I was tracked and my turret was jammed and he just put one right through me. But that doesn't happen things like that, they don't happen often, but they happen a lot in the KV-1. I know that makes no sense. But of the tanks for it to happen in, the KV-1 is L11 specifically is definitely one of them. Well angled, it's a god. Unangled, it's okay. But you see what I mean? I just shot this KV-1 in the side armor and I can't do a whole lot to him. Good thing a teammate got him. I mean, there's a vicious fight for the cap circle going on, but I'm just kind of in their spawn now. I've taken my beating. It's time to collect my rewards. Might as well just sit here and cut off their reinforcements. I don't quite fully know how spawn protection works now. Before it used to be it was 10 seconds or until you fired the gun. Well, I've seen a lot of people fire their gun and then just the return shot do nothing. So I feel like they must have changed it to just be 10 seconds, which I guess is okay. It means that if you're being camped by 2 tanks, you actually have a chance to deal with it. It's unfortunate if you're the ones camping, but you know, the world wasn't meant to be pretty for you. But this T-34 1942 has slipped out of the back, so it is the mission of the tremendously speedy, the lightning bolt of a tank, the KV-1, to track him down. And no, I'm joking, the KV-1 is not fast. But it's okay. And okay speed is all we need. Something else random that I just remembered. I'm thinking about upgrading my processor on my computer. I think it'll just make things better, and this computer's a few years old, and the processor could use a a little bit of an upgrade. So I'm thinking about doing that, which, I mean, would be good for, I think, everyone. It cost a pretty penny, but hopefully we can find some way of mitigating that cost. Because the processor I have in here now is I think is pretty good. But the issues with like hitching and like when the video just stutters a little bit, just and then in terms of gameplay, just playing the game without recording, I run it around 80 frames per second, which is really good for me. I like 80. 80's nice. When I'm recording, it goes from anywhere between 50 and 30. And I'd rather have it at 60 or above. You see what I'm saying? So that might be something I consider. Well, consider strongly. But it'll have to be for the right price and the right stuff and all that. So I'm sure I'll probably say when I do it, but I'm sure you'll notice a difference. Anyway, we're in the later stages of the game. I just nailed that. Well, I lit him on fire, but hopefully he burns up. Because he's running away real fast. But while I was poking around in the enemy spawn, we've capped, which is nice. And I'm just trying to scramble to get those last kills to finish up that mission, but wasn't meant to be. Rip. Ripperoni and Peps. But like I said, hope you guys had a good New Year, a good last couple days. I have returned, and also I hope you enjoyed those videos Phil was able to get together at a short notice because I didn't tell him I was going on break until I'd already done it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I've been Corny Swiss, and I'll see you next time.